Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice 2 video, even though my throat is probably killing me from the hour-long patch review video I did. So in this video, we're going to be doing the Sub-Zero challenge. Sub-Zero can stop power generation by freezing his opponents. He also has the ability to summon an Ice Clone. So the hero details, the ability 3 spawns an Ice Clone of the current opponent with 10% health, 50% attack, no super move, and no passive. So this should be really interesting. It could also be a way to cheese out super moves, and I really look forward to seeing you guys cheesing out a super move with the clone. Please post your videos on Twitter when you get the card. So the Frost Hammer is the special one. Sub-Zero slams down the Ice Hammer, knocking away his opponent. The Ice Ball does damage and freezes for 2 seconds. And also stopping power generation. So I imagine that at level 60, it's going to be like a 5-second stun. So the Frost Hammer is going to do more damage. But I think the Ice Ball is going to be more powerful and more annoying. So we're going to do the first battle. And one Metahuman class hero is required. And we're going to show off the new Aquaman as well. So we're going to use Horrific Scarecrow. So it does look like they did clean up the UI a little bit. So we're going up against a level 10... Level 10 goons and a 2-star level 10 gold Sub-Zero. For those of you guys that are unaware, you can get 2-star golds out of hero chests now, which kind of sucks when you do get one, but it does make them a little bit easier to access, and supposedly you can pay gems to upgrade them as well. So I highly recommend saving your gems, especially if you can get 1 to 3 stars. How does autoplay work anyways? Apparently autoplay is pretty bad. I don't know what they're thinking. Why do they need an autoplay in the game? Really? Combat is so fun. So, the power drain from Atlantean Armor Aquaman is really cool, and you get a nice size heal. But look at that. The power drain pretty much wiped him out completely.
You're drowning.
Let's just do another one.
Sleep with the fishes.
And Sub-Zero gets eliminated. Atlantean Armor Aquaman, in my opinion, is a super fun card. I really can't wait for that. So, we got 1 fragment for Sub-Zero, and we also got his chest plate. Looks pretty cool. Now, the fact that there is no sub-name for Sub-Zero, I wonder if he's going to be a gold card only, and this is going to be the only print, or if they're going to have, like, Grandmaster Sub-Zero, Injustice 2 Sub-Zero, etc. Also make me wonder if Scorpion and Raiden are going to come in eventually. So this is the second time of the first battle. And you guys can see there's 1 pip refresh a day. So I wonder if you can only do it once a day. And I also wonder if the amount goes up every day as well. I'm going to actually do my second refresh tomorrow. And I'll be able to update that for you guys. So the first goon goes down. Let's actually start cycling some power. I want to show you guys the super move for Aquaman, even though I'm sure you guys have already seen it from my stream/video. So we're already at 7 bars. And the super move still does go active at 8, but if you initiate it at 10, it goes away. So keep that in mind. And Sub-Zero gets impaled for the victory in the second clear of the first fight. So we also get Sub-Zero's hammer and our second fragment. Now, I have seen Captain Cold listed as an arena reward. However, is it going to be like that? Okay, so I see refresh difficulty 50. So let's actually unlock the second one. And see if then it goes to 100 and 200. That would kind of suck if the second battle is more. But in a way, it kind of makes sense. So, 28,089 threat. We obviously have a lot more. So, oh, we need 2 Metahuman class heroes. Okay. So, in that case, let's not use Aquaman. And we'll just use Predator Batman. So, it looks like they changed the rewards for every difficulty. Hopefully, you don't need 3 for the third. Look at that threat. And if we do, okay. So we're going to mop this up quickly with Predator Batman. I really do not like having to have 2 of a certain class, even though Metahuman is probably my 3rd strongest class. Actually, that's probably not true. It's probably right behind Agility as the worst class. because my magic classes are actually pretty strong when it comes to Dr. Fate and Emerald Green Lantern. So Sub-Zero and Predator Batman going at it. We don't have the Dr. Fate advantage because of that, but Sub-Zero gets annihilated by the stun bomb. But yeah, it's weird seeing Sub-Zero tag in before the inmates and stuff get eliminated. So that's something new as well. So we got 2 fragments, which is the bare minimum, and we already got 3 gear items in 3 fights. I really hope that operations can actually reward you higher than level 1 gear. And it just sucks that it doesn't seem like there's a way to get Flora Poison Ivy's gear. So let's go in again. If it only costs 50 gems to refresh the first battle, it might seem more worth it. But I'm curious to see if the second battle is going to cost 100 and the third battle is going to cost 200. If so, it's actually going to be slightly more to refresh than before, but it kind of makes sense. Let's actually cycle in Scarecrow. Just so we can bomb him out and get some chip damage. Down goes Sub-Zero. Fiery Inmate gets obliterated. And yeah, Batman definitely doing some work. So Shaman Gorilla goes down. Now I'm also curious if you can refresh each battle or if you can only refresh one. That'll actually give you less shards. And yeah, it's going to make challenges pretty shit to actually spend gems refreshing it. So it looks like you can refresh the difficulty once. So I want to wait until the third one. So you have to have all metahuman class heroes in the third battle. That really sucks. Let's throw in Primal Swamp Thing. So this might be interesting. Horrific Scarecrow will reduce the power. So yeah, you definitely have to have a decent roster to deal with this. Luckily, there's no healing with Sub-Zero. So we should be fine. But not being able to use Predator Batman is going to be a little bit hard. So let's start cycling some power. Most of the threats probably in Sub-Zero. And Horrific Scarecrow is my strongest card. Now, the abilities costing 2 more means that Sub-Zero's abilities are going to cost at least 6. But yeah, the inmate does more damage. I'm also curious if the special 3 got fixed on Swamp Thing or not. If he could actually get an attack off. He's so fucking slow.
You cannot beat nature.
No, it still hits him at 1 health. So there's Sub-Zero. Gonna take him down quite a bit.
Remember, don't blink.
And he even shows up stun resist too.
For the Lin
That's something new. There's the slide.
Dread.
They have a special 3. That takes out a good chunk of Sub-Zero's health. So Fiery Inmate goes down. Sub-Zero comes back in. Let's start cycling some power because we're going to need it. It looks like they also changed the challenge down to 3 minutes from 5. I never saw them actually need 5. So let's get Horrific Scarecrow back in. I think we're going to need him. Let's do our special 3 again.
I will shatter you.
That's a Frostbolt, so you don't get frozen when you block. That's good. So there is some protection against that. But yeah, Swamp Thing is not doing anything. We're definitely not going to use him in the next fight. Let's try a...
Fear freezes you.
Not worth it now. There's the freeze. Let's get Scarecrow back in.
I am your fears personified.
So Sub-Zero's pretty low on health. These fights are definitely harder when you can't use your best characters.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Another stun resist. I've never seen that before. Can we get rid of Sub-Zero? Yes, we can.
Lightning fast.
Shaman Gorilla comes in. He does have a full bar, but I'm pretty sure the goons don't have super moves. We don't 3-star the fight, but there's no stars. It's just win or lose. So we are going to win this fight. And Shaman Gorilla is going to get wiped out. Yeah, this is pretty hard, but definitely doable. So we get 4 fragments and Sub-Zero's hammer. It's going to be really nice if they do reduce the amount of gems required to refresh every battle, but we'll have to see how that plays out in the second day. I do want to wait until I can do the third battle, just in case you can only refresh one. And I want it to be on the third battle because you get way more fragments. Even though it's a lot harder, risk versus reward. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have kept Swamp Thing in there because, yeah, he was basically useless. For some reason, I can actually do pretty well with Scarecrow, even though he's pretty slow, too. So there's Sub-Zero early. Let's start cycling some power.
Bet you didn't
Let's actually
see
do a
that
special
coming.
one because we have a 26-hit combo. Doesn't do that much damage. And I'm not sure why stun resist is popping up every time with Sub-Zero. We haven't been trying a special one. Is it worth doing? Hammer takes out a decent chunk of health of Scarecrow.
Scream in terror.
But yeah, that move's been doing pretty good for us. Fire Inmate is in. Let's get in Speed Force of Flesh. I really wish that they would fix that tag attack being worse than actually just coming in, because you guys say that Speed Force of Flesh is that good. I don't see it. Maybe I'm just not playing them right, but yeah, I don't like the Flash. Let's not waste our power on these goons.
Dread consumes.
Yeah, Sub-Zero has a lot of health. He's just taking 2 special 3s. That fire is going to do nothing. So let's start cycling again. Let's get Primal Swamp Thing in. Can we get rid of him? Yes, we do. So Shaman Gorilla is in. Let's get the Flash in.
Remember, don't blink.
And are we going to see a super move from Sub-Zero? I'd love to see that. Yes, we are. Badass looking. So the Flash goes down. I'm perfectly okay with that. Still have 1:09 to go. Let's just special 2 Sub-Zero out. And yeah, Swamp Thing actually doing a lot more of this fight. Down goes Shaman Gorilla. So we get 4 more fragments, 14 out of 160. Seemed a little bit weak for one clear, but sometimes you get 20, sometimes you get cheated like that. So now let's see what happens when we refresh the third battle. Purchase more completions, 3 of 3 available. Okay, so I think that's just for pip refreshes. So I think that refreshing the difficulty is still going to cost the same. So I think it just shows you the pip refreshes. So I wonder if the pip refreshes work the same or if they go away. I'm going to do some internal testing on that off the stream or off the recording. But I just wanted to give you guys the full clear of the Sub-Zero challenge. The third fight, definitely hard with all metahumans. So you guys might struggle from that, but it's some good information. And get those metahumans up so you guys can do the third battle. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this challenge. And if you like this video, please give it a like rating, comment, subscribe. Share this video amongst your friends. And as a favor, check out my other Injustice 2 videos playlist. Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!